So if you're wondering, as I did, why the Ghan logo features a camel, it's because there's a strong link between the old camel trains that used to drive people around the outback before the railway arrived and the new railway. The drivers in those days came to Australia from Afghanistan. So when the new express arrived, it was called the Afghan Express. Aussies shortened it to the Ghan. Nowadays, the Ghan is marketed as an Aussie equivalent of the Orient Express. And it's always been a train with a certain amount of panache. As this footage from the 1950s clearly shows, travelling on the Ghan even then could be pretty lavish. But don't go thinking this is purely a rich person's train. Like most railways around the world, the Ghan has different degrees of service and comfort. We're in red class, kind of bog standard, some real riff-raff behind me. But this is pretty much like you get in any sort of normal British train. Great for a few hours, possibly just about for an overnight. You really wouldn't probably want to be travelling 2,000 miles all the way up to Darwin in red class. But if you go up the other end to gold and platinum, unbelievable. Going up the other end is actually a lot harder than you might expect. This train is half a mile long. But it's worth the trek. Welcome to the Gold Class Lounge.
Beautiful rum steak.
This is how the other half eat.
So I'll take you down to the platform, give you a show around that.
And now train manager Deb Munn from Watford is going to show me how they sleep. Deb, you must be fit as a butcher's dog going up and down this train.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? 800 metres, but I ate too many lemon meringue pies. So this is our platinum carriage.
Yeah.
They're 4 years old.
Are you sure we can go in? There's not anybody in there?
No, there's no one in
Well,
this
there might be somebody,
I checked,
you know,
I checked.
in...
It's a double room. It's very
That's
compact
pretty cool,
still.
yeah. It's like a sort of hotel suite, isn't it, on a train?
It is. And then in behind here, we've got your bathroom. It's all little cupboards.
Bathroom?
Yes.
God, that's pretty smart on a train, isn't it?
It is, isn't it?
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know
All the way
how,
out
like,
there.
in ships and yachts, they use every little square inch to cram in as much. They've done the same on the train.
Yes,
haven't
yes, absolutely.
they? Who are the people who come here? Are they very wealthy?
Oh, no, you get all sorts.
Don't they get bored just looking out the window?
No. How could you get bored looking at that?
Well, because it's kind of samey. I mean, it's fantastic.
No, it's
kind
not.
of...
It's amazing. Look at the different colours of the green. Everyone's got to do it just once.
It's certainly an impressive, extremely comfortable train. And that makes it easy to forget the century of toil and hardship that it took to get this far. The Ghan itself has had an amazing past, and so too have the two quite separate railway lines, the new Ghan line and the old Ghan line. Together they pass through some of the most hostile territory on the planet. The two together took more than 150 years to build and cost many, many human lives. But to kind of steep myself in the whole history, I've got to get off this really rather elegant train and get onto something much more traditional. So, 3 hours out of Adelaide, it's time to get off the Ghan. Apparently that's the end of luxury, and from now on it gets rougher and rougher. Oh, great.